Hey y'all, I'm Vanessa. Today we are doing a review and tutorial of the CoverGirl Revolution eyeshadow palette. I got this from Walmart. This one and one other were Walmart exclusives. They had 4 total there. And yeah, we do this look and I tell you guys how I feel about the formula. I was expecting a big palette, like I was excited to see this, but it's just this. Like it's such a waste of space. This was $15, which I think is pretty steep. You can get like a BH Cosmetics palette for that price, $1 more, something like that. So it is what it is, but we are going to get into our gratitude, and I'm just so thankful for my family. Honestly, without my dad, my son, my better half, like they just keep me grounded. My stepchildren, like my family, I love my family so much. I'm Mexican, I come from a Mexican family, all very close, and they live in Michigan, whereas we live in Kentucky, so I don't get to see them as much, but I am so grateful that I grew up like that, where you talk to your family all the time, and I talk to my dad every day, several times a day. So I'm just really, really grateful for my family. I have amazing, amazing in-laws. They're great. We just have a really great family, and I'm so, so appreciative of all of them. So yeah, I'm going to hush, and we are going to get into this tutorial. Okay guys, here are swatches of the more shimmer and metallic shades. This one here has glitter in it, as does this one, and this guy right here. This one I think we can actually use as a matte. It's a satin, but these are pretty. A couple of them I had to build up, like this one I expected more out of, and especially this one. But here is what this guy looks like. I think it's really pretty, but I think it's a waste of a lot of space. But nonetheless, we are going to do a look with this. And one thing that I do hate is like this shade right here, which is going to be a transition shade. You can't really dip your brush into it. That's one thing that just bugs the crap out of me. But we are going to make this work. So I'm actually going to go in first with Get It right here. We're going to use this in our upper crease area. All right, so we're going to just start putting this guy everywhere, and circular motions and back and forth. This mirror does not work well from far away. I will say that, like I want to hold it way up here and you guys cannot see that. All right, I'm going to grab a smaller brush. This is a Morphe M433. We're going to go in with this shade right here, which looks like a shimmer shade, but we are going to make it work as a matte shade. It's kind of satiny, and we're going to tuck that right into the crease. Yep, I definitely think that this is gonna work like I want it to. I never put like shimmers in my crease, but where this is kind of a satin shade, I think we're good. And I'm just gonna build it up little by little. Of course, not taking it above our first shade, but just blending it right into it. All right, then on a super small brush, we are going to go in with Ruthless down here and take that a little bit deeper into our crease. Just gently start buffing it out. Not gonna take this shade all the way in, just kind of leaving it at the outer portion. And then I'm going to go back in with this Showdown shade and put it like on the inner half here, just to intensify that purple a little bit more. I'm going to grab a little bit of the first transition shade that we used and just put it right along our edge there. All right, I'm first going to take Exposed here. And I think this just might be a little too monochromatic, but we're gonna try it. Oh, definite fallout. Holy cow. All right, we're gonna wet a brush. All right, I'm taking a little bit of Fix Plus on my brush. And then we're gonna try Exposed. Oh wow, comes up way darker like that. I think I'm gonna grab a little bit of Dare right here for the outer corner. Just stick it right on the outer part of the lid. And then I'm going to clean off our flat brush and grab a little bit of Day 1 right here. And I'm just gonna put this right on the inner part. Just to let it liven it up there a little bit. I don't think I like that. But, all right, let's try Commotion on the inner part. I don't like Day 1, so we're gonna try a different one. Spray it a little bit, and Commotion is right here. And let's try putting this on the inner part. All right, I like this a lot better, a lot better. I'm gonna grab a little bit of Showdown and just put it right in between those two, just to make them mesh a little bit better together. We went really kind of dark and smoky today. Not my intention, but that's what we got. All right, I'm gonna grab a little bit of Bare It All, which is the white shade right here. I'm gonna put this on the inner corner here, and we'll probably have to throw a little bit of a shimmer shade in there. We'll do that in a few. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of that same white shade on the brow bone. And this is what we've got. So I'm going to finish this eye, well, do this eye, I haven't even started on it. Do this eye, do the face, and we'll be back. Okay guys, so we're going to get to this lower lash line. I did a wing. We're not going to talk about this side, but I'm going to grab our little brush here, and actually I'm going to grab this brush, and I'm going to take Ruthless first, which is this guy, and run it underneath and closer to the lash line, of course. And then we're gonna take Showdown, which is this fella right here. I do absolutely love that shade. Like, it is absolutely stunning, and it kind of transforms the whole look. But I do love that. And then we're gonna take Get It, which was our transition shade. We're gonna run it right underneath. That is it. This is our finished look. I like the way that it turned out, but I want to do a wear test, so I will be back to see you guys in a few hours. Okay, so I reapplied my lipstick, of course, and this eyeshadow has held up really, really well. What I will say is I don't really like the packaging. Like, it's so much wasted space for just these two little rows of eyeshadows. But for the eyeshadows, they did work really, really well. Like, really well. And, like, you guys know I love my BH Cosmetics Hanging in Hawaii palette, and they're right about the same price. I would definitely still pick that one. But this does work. If you are interested in this, I love the look I came up with, and I love the shades. And I had no complaints with it, no issues whatsoever. Like I said, there were 4 of these type palettes, and oh, sorry guys, there were 4 of these type of palettes here, but one of them only had like one matte shade in it, and the other one I was looking at, I believe, was called Ascension, and it's more of a cool tone palette. But I would guess the formulas are pretty consistent, considering these are all the same type of palettes. So if you guys are interested in any of the others, I would say go for it. This is a good palette. I'm just not a complete fan of it. But I do recommend it. If you guys pick any of these up, let me know how you like it and which one you got. And don't forget to tell me what you're grateful for today. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye, guys.